All right, joining us now, Alamogordo girls basketball head coach Manny Vigil and three of his players, Calysta Jacob, Faith Silva, and Daniella Martinez. Coach, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Ladies, doing good?
Yes.
Okay, happy to have you here. And Coach, we're almost there. We've got a week until scrimmages, and only a couple days after that, you guys begin the season. First off, I mean, how did you feel like the tryout process went for you guys this year?
Tryouts are pretty quick and to the point, and as a coach, that's what you like, just to get working. We're kind of still ironing our teams out. How it's going to be, it'll probably fluctuate for a while. But excited to get going. I'm really looking forward to this first game already on the 21st.
Yeah, I felt like, just kind of chatting with you a little bit at practice the other day, that you are genuinely excited about this group of ladies, the returners that you have, some of the move-ins that are going to be a part of this team this year. You feel like that this team's got some good chemistry, and most importantly, has got a lot of talent this year.
Yeah, I like the chemistry. Talent obviously is getting better and better. We did have a few kids move in, which we're trying to acclimate them as we speak. But I think our girls here right now are being excellent leaders, as well as a couple of other seniors, Shanice Hills and Ayanna Harper. They're kind of just making everybody feel welcome, and they're helping to teach the new kids. But we do have an exciting team, an exciting group, and I believe our girls understand that they still have to work to get there. And they're not just going to walk in, but they already have a working mentality right now. So we're on the right road for this year.
Yeah. Calysta, can you believe it's already your fourth year on varsity? I mean, you were out there as an eighth grader for a bit, and it just seems like we've been talking about you on this Lady Tiger team for a while. Does it feel like it's been 4 years, or is it kind of just blown by for you a little bit?
I think it's went by pretty slow, actually.
Yeah.
It feels like this is like my second year with them. I mean, I didn't really play much when I was an eighth grader, but I did get a little experience towards the end. But it's going by slow for me.
Okay, well, that's good. You're getting to enjoy it. That's what we like to hear. We touched on it a little bit there with the chemistry of the team. What's your feeling about how this group seems to be getting along right now? Because it's y'all have played together. It seems like a fair amount, and you really feeling this team's got some good chemistry going into the year.
We definitely have a huge bond. We always hang out on and off the court, and we include the younger ones in it too, just to make them feel comfortable with us also.
Yeah. Faith, junior as well, and it feels like we've been talking to you here on Lady Tiger basketball for a while now. Talk about your comfort level going into your junior year. I mean, do you feel like you're playing your best basketball that you have throughout your career?
Well, I could play a little better, obviously, but I'm really comfortable with the seniors and juniors just because we've got closer since last year.
Yeah. How about personally? I mean, we've seen you as a long distance shooter. Is your jump shot still where you want it to be? Have you started to expand your game a little bit, maybe to the basket a bit more?
Yeah, I need to work on my shot more and work on going into the basket more than my outside shots and work inside the paint.
Okay, very good. Danielle, speaking of in the paint, that's where we see you do a lot of your work going into this season. I mean, it's your senior year. I mean, what kind of things are you hoping for out of your senior year? Is it more team-wise, personal-wise? I mean, how are you looking at it going into the season?
Well, I look at it as we're all a team, we're all one group, so it's not going to be all on one person. Everyone's going to have to step up in every position, and don't be a ball hog, pass it out and everything.
Yeah, I gotcha. Second year under Coach Vigil, things were obviously a little bit rushed last year with him coming in, towards the end of July or in July. I mean, how much more comfortable are you with Coach Vigil's system going into this season compared to maybe last year?
I'm really comfortable. Like, I feel like he's been my coach my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not. You feel like you're as what you need to do is as good as you possibly can going into this season?
Yes.
All right. Faith, how about you in terms of playing under Coach Vigil and knowing what he expects out of you on the court? I mean, is this the most comfortable you felt compared to say last year?
Yes, very. I feel like he's helped me a lot since last year, and I feel like I improved because of him, and he pushes me a lot, so it helps me work harder.
Yeah. Calysta, I know he has big expectations for you guys, and certainly for you at the point, running things out there. How would you assess how comfortable you are, playing under this system, maybe last year compared to this year?
I definitely feel a lot more comfortable than I was last year and the year before with the other coach. He's actually pushed me to be a better point guard. and it's made me feel really comfortable.
Okay. Coach, I mean, you obviously have to see it from the girls. I mean, got some move-ins that are obviously learning the system, but do you feel like the team is getting what you want them to do a lot better going into this season?
Oh, yeah. They showed me a lot over the summer. We actually had some time. So last year we didn't have a summer at all, so I knew after one whole year it would be more the comfort level for them. And now this year we're to a point with the veterans, the returners, that we can start to add more to them. And I mean, obviously I can't do that to the new people, but they're already ready to go and they want more, and they're helping to teach the other ones, which shows me they're comfortable and they understand what we're looking for.
That's something we didn't talk about this summer. Was obviously you guys had your summer activities back in June. What did you like that you saw from them, and what are some of the things you're really happy that you guys got to do back in June? I'm sure getting to go to team camps and various things.
Yeah,
right?
We played a lot of games, probably about 35 games around there. We didn't have all of our pieces and parts for most of the time, but it allowed me to start building a bench and more of a deep, complete team. And we started getting more people back towards the end, and they looked pretty good. I just knew that was something that we're going to continue to roll with this summer. And from that point on to the start of the year, we had a few key injuries. And so now it's just we're trying to let the kids heal and hopefully get back as soon as possible, and then we could get it rolling again.
All right. Calysta, expectations going into this year. I mean, you guys obviously feel like you have the experience. You feel like you can take a step forward. Last year, you were a playoff team. I'm sure you guys feel like it needs to be another step forward for you guys, this team. I mean, what are you feeling like the expectations? And district champions last year as well. So good things there, but hoping for better things this year. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, our goal is to make it to the pit. I want to play there. I haven't played there since I've been up in the high school level. We won district champs, but I want to expand on that.
Yeah, and I would think, Faith, having Coach Vigil for a full summer, you guys early in the season should be able to hit the ground running a little bit faster than say you were last year, and maybe get some better non-district wins. Is that going to be a big goal for you guys as well?
Yeah, and we also work really good together now, working with Coach. In the summer we work all together and work as a group and know our parts in our game.
Yeah. So
it'll help us get further into the season.
Gotcha. And hopefully a little bit further into the postseason this year. And I'm sure, Daniella, would be a cool thing for your senior year maybe to get a top 8 seed, get to play a first-round home playoff game. Would that be, something on your list of things if you could choose to get that opportunity for this team?
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah, and of course, it makes it a little bit easier, obviously, to get to the pit. What do you feel like the team needs to do well this year in terms to be able to make that jump? I mean, what is Coach talking to you guys about, and what do you feel like you guys need to do in order to be that kind of team this year?
I think that we still need to pick up things. We have things to work on. We still need to work on our dribbling and our shooting. But overall, we need to work as a team no matter what.
We need to execute.
Yeah,
execute. That's our big thing. We struggled with that last year. We would know how to execute, but we didn't know what to do after that. But we were learning more on that.
And me, I would always forget the plays, and I'm not the only one that forgets plays, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, when Coach yells something out from the sideline, make sure you know where you need to be in spots like that. And Coach, I mean, that's just obviously new system, learning things. Yeah. Sometimes when you're out there on the floor, that's going to happen. This year, you expect less of that to happen. This year.
Oh yeah, and it's still going to happen. I'm just trying to preach to them that they don't need to worry about that stuff. Just to take what the defense gives them. I think probably one of our biggest weaknesses as a group is our rebounding. And that's going to be something we're going to have to improve, to answer your question, trying to get into that top 8 seed. So rebounding, that's a whole team weakness we have. Danny was probably our strongest rebounder, and after that it's a pretty big drop-off. So we're going to have to start working on it. Again, I'm just trying to let them kind of heal so we can go harder and do more things in practice. We got a lot of tender ankles and knees right now. But that's probably the one fundamental thing I have my eye on for the season to help us gain more possessions in the game, so it gives us a better chance to win. But definitely we're looking, goal for me is in the top 8 seed, hosting a game, and my ultimate goal is getting these girls to the pit, letting them experience that, and then we'll see as it starts rolling. We got a strong schedule, with Mayfield early and Las Cruces and Roswell and St. Pius and Los Lunas. So we're going to have plenty of tests. We got our tournament in Los Lunas. I believe we're going to be starting out with Bloomfield, who's very good. So we got a lot of strong teams early. So we get some chances to see where we're at.
Yeah, and that's right. Give an opportunity to play some good basketball teams. And I know in Don District that means a lot. Got these three ladies here, but we certainly want to mention some of the others. I know you mentioned Sinise and Ayana. I know Justice Martin was a big player for you guys last year. Give us some other names that we should be watching out for Lady Tiger basketball this year.
Justice Martin, freshman coming in. She's very athletic. She's another one we're trying to see if she's going to heal up. Jillian Edgen, she just moved in from Kansas, and she's going to be helpful. We've got some other juniors, Miana Bonner, she's playing, Kayla Lunar, Michaela Jones is a sophomore, Darian Cosgray is a junior. So we got a lot of kids. We only have 4 seniors. I could just go on and list all 15 kids and line them up, but I think like Faith was touching on, people started learning their parts, and we're kind of building more of a complete team where my goal is I can throw whoever in and it looks the same. And once you get to that point, then you're ready to roll.
Yeah. For the players, it's important for you guys to be leaders amongst each other. You got Coach, obviously, that's looking out for you guys and making sure that, you're playing your hardest and doing the things you need to do. But amongst yourselves, it's important for you guys to, a few of you to step up and either play hard or be vocal, kind of getting on each other. Is that fair to say with this team this year, and maybe a role that you have to play?
Yeah, we just want to help each other out. We're leaders. We have to step up. And if we see someone doing something wrong or needing help, go up to them and tell them, hey, you should be doing this or that,
Yeah, that's important. Very good. I like that. Moving over to Faith.
Oh my gosh.
And again, I think, probably fair to say the same as Daniella. You're not as much of the vocal leader. That be fair to say?
Yes.
Yes, okay. But, going out there and playing hard and, getting into the right places, is that how you kind of feel like you can help be a leader on the team and show, some of the players, what exactly they need to do in order to be successful out there on the floor?
Yeah, but being more vocal will also help them more because, usually when you're just physically doing the plays or doing drills, it's hard for them to, do it.
Yeah.
So, when you talk to them more, they understand.
Yeah. Calysta, I feel like you're a little more comfortable being a vocal leader and yelling and telling, hey, this is where you need to be and be in certain places. Is that more a part of your game than maybe, say, Faith and Daniella?
Yes, it's definitely irritating as a point guard. You're going to run a play and they don't know what they're doing, so I like telling them, you go here. No,
Yeah.
you go there.
Yeah.
So I like it.
And you're comfortable with that. That's
I
a role
am.
you're happy to be in, so. All right. Well, and Coach, I know that's important for you that you've got to have the girls on the floor being comfortable with at least being able to not necessarily get on each other and yell at each other, but, to help each other out in a way and be forceful and saying, hey, this is the kind of thing you need to do to be successful, right?
Yeah, when they get to the part where they're teachers as well as students, then we're on the right track. I think all 3 girls, they lead in different ways. Danny, she's just the ultimate competitor, and I've only seen one. I've coached for 11 years, and I've only seen one other girl that's comparable to her, and she's way up there with how. So obviously she leads just because of that, because if the other girls aren't going hard in practice, she's going to whip up on them. So they have to go hard, so she's leading. She's teaching them, you better go hard or else I'm about to beat you. Okay, and I'm not talking about beat you physically. She's already down to a fist. I'm talking about just one-on-one basketball stuff. Faith is actually learning to find her voice more. She leads by example as well. All 3 of these girls do. And I really don't have any issues with any kids not trying and not working hard.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing to be here. And the girls all work hard, and so that's not even something I have to even think about as a coach. So I'm just trying to think of how to help them get more comfortable with their confidence in their brains, and that's where they're taking their next steps. Faith showed a lot this summer with that. She grew a lot. She got more confident. Calysta, she'll never stop talking. You have her in class too, and it's just a constant thing, which is good because you do need those vocal people on teams. So we got all the right mixture, and Calysta leads by example as well. She's a little. She just had surgery. a couple months ago, and so she's still kind of coming back. And even today in practice, there was a group that was struggling, and I purposely put her with them and let her get in just for a little bit, and it totally calmed the entire group down just from her presence. So they're all leaders. They really are. Just one of the reasons why they're all here today.
Yeah. Let's talk about the on the floor part of it. I know last year, obviously a big part of what you guys do is how well you play defense, and kind of building off of that a little bit. Very similar to what we expect to see from this group is that it's going to start with defense first for you guys.
Yeah, we're going to be a defensive pressure team. I think this year we'll even be able to do a little more because, like I said, we've gotten more parts now, and we can plug in more people and hopefully not miss any beats, so we can kind of keep the pressure up for longer periods of time. But offensively, they're gaining confidence, and so last year we spent a lot of time on defense because of our turnovers, and so that's another focus is cutting our turnovers down so we can actually play an offensive end a little bit. And so I think our turnover numbers are going to go down some, which means we're going to play a little more offense, and they're going to actually be able to show what they can do because they are coming along on the offensive end too. We do have some gifted kids.
Yeah, I know turnovers was a big deal for you guys last year offensively. That was one of the struggles, but it's also you could start to see that some of the talent offensively starting to show up in Calysta. I mean, are you feeling more comfortable with your shot in terms of being able to go out there and maybe off the dribble and just take shots whenever you feel the need to?
I mean, yeah, but I haven't really been able to get in yet because of my surgery, so I'm still waiting.
Yeah, but you expect to be a little bit more maybe. I don't know if confidence right word I want to use there. Maybe aggressive in terms offensively. You feel like this is a year that you can become a bit more aggressive that way?
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Faith, I mean, how about you offensively? And we've seen you have some incredible games, up over 30 points in a few games. Do you feel like that's going to change a little bit for you this year? Do you want your defense to pick up this year? I mean, what are you looking for from yourself to maybe show some improvement this season?
I need to work on my defense more than I need to work on my offense, of course, but I want to focus on my defense a lot more this year too.
All right. Daniella, how about you? I mean, where are you looking to see the improvement this year? And I know, you're the player that's kind of having tried to battle through some injuries this year. That's always a challenge, but, where are you looking for the improvement in your game this season?
Offense, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm better at defense than I am offense. I still need to work on defense, but I need to learn how to remember the plays.
Yeah, I gotcha. And I mean, listen, we've seen you guys show some massive improvement this year, and I know, Coach, you've seen a lot more out of these ladies and the improvement that they've shown. And I know there's a lot of other ladies that are going to be able to hopefully step up and knock down some shots. I watch you kind of put them in, a little bit more uncomfortable spaces. I know there's some ladies who want to see, be more aggressive from the outside, be able to take that mid-range jump shot I was watching in practice, and you're really trying to get them to practice on things maybe they wouldn't normally if you weren't kind of pushing them on it, right?
Yeah, just trying to expand everybody's game, get out of their comfort level, so then when they play, they'll have more options. I mean, just trying to let them have fun when they play. This is when it all comes down to we do whatever drills, whatever plays, they get stuck on plays. Ultimately, this game is about putting the ball in the basket and not letting them do it. So I'm just trying to give them as many chances to do that as possible, and they let them have fun. But we got to teach them to compete and play hard, so then they have more chances to win, so then they have more chances to have fun. So ultimately, we all just want to have fun and play. And so that's the road we're taking.
All right. Well, we hope that that's going to be the case. November 21st, you guys open up against Ruidoso at home. That weekend before, you guys are going up to Albuquerque in scrimmage. Do you have an idea of who you're going to be facing off against up there?
We're gonna probably play like 5 different teams. It's looking like El Dorado, Rio Rancho, Aztec, Belen, and Highland. Could be possibly Roswell, because there's a couple more teams there, but those are probably the 5 that I think we're going to see. Our game on the 21st, I do want to mention something about that, though, if it's okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
We are having an alumni recognition, so any women out there who's played for the Tigers and put on their jerseys and got into the pit floors, on the varsity games, we're going to recognize you at halftime of our first game against Ruidoso on the 21st. So just contact Coach Shannon Vigil, and she'll get with you and get you recognized at halftime.
All All right, very good. Well, we look forward to a great season of Lady Tiger basketball. Again, opens up on the 21st, and then we're hard at it right after that. You guys have got a very hard schedule to begin the season. Ladies, good luck this year. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Coach, I appreciate the time.
Hey, Charles, we also just want to thank you for doing what you do. Okay, and you're helping us, and you're helping us get out there with the community, and I know you really have a heart for the kids. And so I just want to let you know we appreciate it, and we know what you're doing is really for these kids and helping them out. So I wanted to thank you.
I appreciate that, and absolutely anything to help out the kids and you guys coaches. I know how hard you guys work and how much time you all put into it, so we really appreciate what you guys are doing. So
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.